Hello, my fellow citizens of the 7th universe. My name is Pat Player 2 if you wish to be Pacific. And as you can tell from the fact that there is a nice looking skeleton in the back there, it is time for the Dragon Block C test server. And that could only be one thing, because that means it is time for a new update of Dragon Block C, which you guys have clearly clicked on the video because of a certain reason, but we'll touch that in a few seconds. I'm going to go over a couple of cosmetic things that Jin has put into the server, into the game for you guys to mess around with, because you guys are going to notice a lot that he's done a lot in this one. I kind of like it. It's not as big as like adding every single armor and ores as he did last couple updates, but this one is still pretty dang good. Well, first off, as you guys always know, you've got the regular charge. We're gonna go and say one thing right off the bat. As you can see, I'm currently pointed up. Look over top here. Look over there. I'm currently an ape, which I'm actually a purple ape because of my hair. I didn't actually mean to do that, to be quite honest. That just gotta happen. But yeah, your ape is now the color of your hair. So I had purple hair. My ape is now purple. It's not the default brown like it usually is. But as you can see now, because before we used to guess like when the moon was actually full and you had to like take a random guess at it. Now it says in the top left corner next to my how much strong I am, it says full moon. It indicates when it's a full moon, so we can actually do this and become the golden 8 form that we all know and love. You know, like that one. Pretty cool. Also, you guys are probably noticing something. When I turned Super Saiyan, there was new sound effects. He has implemented like HD sound effects. It's no longer ha! You don't hear Goku screaming ha every single time you turn Super Saiyan. A lot better. I really do like that. Now, if I go Super Saiyan 2 and do the charge, you hear lightning. He added a little bit of a lightning effect, which actually he's had the lightning aura for a while now, but didn't actually have the lightning sound effects until now, which is actually really freaking cool. I like that a lot. Next, Super Saiyan 3. Still have the lightning aura and everything, but he still hasn't made a custom hair for it yet, so it ain't moving. But I think he's still working on that, so don't worry, everybody. You'll be getting that stuff in the future. Now, this is just I just did that just to bring up the page, and I'm looking through anything here. He's added a couple new commands revolving around Kaio-Ken, because the way that your body is strained, it will tell you. It will tell you that like you're currently strained. Usually it tells you when you're strained. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't in the top left corner. But there's a strain function now because of certain things, because your body is going to take a lot of pain through some of these new features that we're going to be going through. But besides that, there are just some like cosmetic things or some like just little bug fixes. Like if you had an issue where if you went into the water, the aura messed up, he fixed that. The swooping ignores all weight, because before when you did the swooping for the double step, when you did this and you did like your little dodges and everything, for some reason I actually can't activate them, but you know what I mean, everybody. Like doing these dodges when you it's because I don't have dash on. When you have dash on and you do this, it will negate all of your weighted clothing. So if you have any weighted clothing, do not worry. Everything is negated, and you don't have to worry about, you can actually go around dashing. But that does take up stamina, remember. It does take up lots of stamina, so you gotta watch out for that. As well, there are just some, like, cosmetic things that he just fixed around. And do not worry, there is actually a new Kaio-Ken feature, which I'm going to read off for you guys, which are on the website. I'm going to link the website down to you guys so you can check that out. But for Kaio-Ken, there's a new feature where your body is getting strained, can get strained. This status effect will result in more expensive Kaio-Ken when your body is strained. Keep in mind, if your body is not strained, your Kaio-Ken will cost cheaper. I'm assuming that means health-wise when he's saying that stuff. The higher you can with Kaio-Ken, the more strain will build up on your body, and strain will begin when you stop using Kaio-Ken. Yeah, so you just gotta watch out for the strain and everything like that. So Ssjbs won't cure strain effects, but there is a command to remove the strain. So you can't spam the Ssjbs to remove your strain, unfortunately, which is something that I have to work with because I always do that. But don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. So yeah, that's really, really cool. But let's get down to the freaking awesome part of this new pack. So what you're gonna need to do is go to King Kai. I'm not gonna die and fly over the King Kai because that's gonna take way too bloody long. So I spawned him here. What up, King Kai? You have 20 health. Pathetic. So now there is a new skill that he has that you can go check out. It is called the God Form. And oh, you guys are ready for God Form. This costs 50,000. This is all base, by the way. I haven't adjusted anything in the configs. This is how much it costs right away. So 50,000. If you are just playing Dragon Block C without nothing else, and you haven't touched the configs at all, this is gonna take a long time to get the God Form. But when you get it, oh, it is definitely worth it. The only thing too is with God Form, you will look at this, and if I go into skills, God Form is here. Unfortunately now, because of God Form, I usually have endurance. I am not allowed to get. That actually takes up a slot. So if you want God Form, you have to make room. This is usually what I do. This is probably the most ideal. So you would have to take off endurance, so you can't, like, key blasts are going to be more painful than they usually are. But I wouldn't worry too much. Endurance wasn't too bad. But yeah, so make sure definitely you have meditation. I'm keeping Kaio-Ken for a specific reason. If you don't want Kaio-Ken, you don't have to. Some servers won't let you do the Super Saiyan Kaio-Ken, so you do what you do. Potential unlock needed, and fly definitely needed as well. So huzzah! It's still indicated I have a full moon. Yeah, there's no full moon. Hello, birds. There's birds everywhere because of ore spawn. But yeah, so with this new skill, holy crap, that was. Excuse me. My god, that bird scared the absolute crap out of me. Holy crap. With this new skill, in order to activate it, you need to go hold down your X. And as you guys know, you click on this stuff and it changes. As you guys know, there's a fly now around me and it's going to annoy the crap out of me. These flies are really common for some reason. But you could go there, click over. There was the Super Saiyan Grade 2. This is Super Saiyan 2. And now it says Super Saiyan Blue. Yeah. So you ready? Just like how you would if I actually take off. If I actually take off Kaio-Ken, that would be beautiful. Bam. There we go. All right. So just how you would for Super Saiyan, hold down your G button. Boom. And now there is a nice new aura that is completely blue for Super Saiyan Blue. And if for people who are curious as to how strong Super Saiyan Blue is, my stats are set all the way to 100. This is currently doing 3 times as much. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to take this off for you guys so that you can see. I'm going to go, I believe we're in the right, yeah, we're in the right one. I'm going to go Super Saiyan 3 to show off the different powers. So, on default, it is better than Super Saiyan 3 by 0.5. Not bad. So, yeah, I'm doing 250 on Super Saiyan 3. In Kaio-Ken, I mean Super Saiyan Blue, we're doing 300. Not bad at all. So, if we go up to Flan, and we're gonna go say hi to Flan. Remember, Flan is here, and flies are everywhere. Jesus, my God, these flies are. Why? I've never had this many flies in this server before. Also, I didn't even know flies were a thing. I guess maybe there was an update or something. I have no idea. But anyways, we're gonna go say hi to Flan here. Normally, we would do 384 just in base form. Kind of pathetic when you think about it. But if you go to your God form, if I actually do it right. Yeah, there we go. We go God. There we go. We are currently in our God form. We are doing 1152, which is pretty dang good. We're doing 1173 in total, but Flan's got some resistance, so ignore him. But yeah. So not bad at all. Especially with this new aura, I will admit, is freaking cool. But there is an even cool... Oh god, there's a stink bug coming this way. There's a stink... I see you, stink bug. Oh god, I don't have a key blast to keep you... Make sure you just stay over there. But anyways, yeah, so... On default, unfortunately, you're not able to do this if you do not know how to fix any configs. But if you know how to do configs, and you know how to enable Kaio-Ken so you can go Super Kaio-Ken, this is what it shows you now. So if you go Kaio-Ken with Super Saiyan Blue, and there we go. A freaking Kaio-Ken times 100 Super Saiyan Blue. Now, with, I'm going to game mode S this just to see how much wear. There is a lot of pain. You're getting no pain because of the, because of the whole, Super Saiyan Blue. You're not getting any extra pain, but this time you are losing some ki. So watch out for that. You are losing some ki when you're in this form. So make sure that you keep an eye on your ki consumption, because that is definitely a thing. But now you might be asking, Pat, with Super Saiyan Blue and Kaio-Ken times 100, how strong are you? How strong actually are you? Well, my dear sir, you are 9 times stronger than you are when you're in your base form. So with Super Saiyan Blue and Kaio-Ken times 100, on default, you could change any of this stuff, by the way. You could change everything in the configs if you do not know. But on default, you are 9 times stronger with this combination, which is absolutely insane. Also, with Kaio-Ken and Super Saiyan Blue, the aura is always going to be around you, so watch out for that. Also, there's always going to be sound, so if that's going to annoy you, you might just want to have to turn your sound down. But, bam! Now we're doing 3520, which before we were doing 1152, and in base form we were doing 300, so we are doing quite the smackdown now with Super Saiyan Blue Kaio-Ken times 100. I will admit, I really like this form. I think it's beautiful. I especially like the aura. It's not like the exact aura that you would get from the anime, but it looks a lot different. It looks a lot different than his regular Super Saiyan form, especially with the Kaio-Ken around it. Looks gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And just for ha-has, if I put my shader on, ooh, that actually looks really cool. It blinds a lot of stuff because my aura is just amazing. But yeah, with my shader, this is what it looks like. My god, this looks pretty awesome. So yeah, on that note, everybody, I'm going to say thank you guys for joining me once again. I'm really going to enjoy this mod, and I really hope you enjoyed this update. This is a really cool update. Thankfully, now we can actually become a god. And not just say that we're Super Saiyan 3 and being overpowered. We're actually god form. But be aware, server owners are going to bump up how much TP it takes to get Super Saiyan Blue. On default, it is 50,000. And if you know certain servers, like Dragon Block Z Battle of C, or Dragon Block Heroes, you get like 30,000 TP a freaking quest. So be aware, they are going to adjust it. There's going to be a lot of changes. So, but if you're playing this by yourself, have fun with God form. Let me know how much you're liking this mod. And yeah. So on that, oh yeah, and also link will be in the description below so you guys can download it for yourself. So do not worry, I got you, my friends. So yes, on that note, I'm going to say thank you guys for joining me once again, and I will be seeing you later.